Now, next week, 7 members of the Baha'i religion are to go on trial in Iran, accused of spying for Israel. The Foreign Office here has expressed concern about the Baha'is who are persecuted in Iran, even though their faith is an offshoot of Islam. Defending the 7 charged is lawyer Shirin Ebadi, winner of the 2003 Nobel Prize for Peace. But now she too is facing harassment for her legal work and her defence of women's rights, as our international editor Lindsay Hilsum found when she went to visit her in her Tehran office.
The thugs sprayed graffiti on her office wall. American mercenary and whore. Shirin equals America, they wrote.
When they came and threatened you and sprayed graffiti on your walls, how did you feel?
When a group came to my house, I called the police. A few officers came, and interestingly, they did nothing. It was as if their responsibility was just to watch how they destroyed my plaque and defaced my doors and walls. They didn't even discourage or try to stop them.
Amongst those the Nobel Peace Prize winner is trying to defend, 7 members of the Baha'i faith, who are to be indicted next week, charged with spying for Israel. A human rights group took video of a Baha'i graveyard, which they say was recently desecrated. Baha'is have always been discriminated against in the Islamic Republic. Ebadi has been banned from seeing her clients.
When a court illegally forbids me from seeing my clients and denies them their rights as prisoners, as with the Baha'is, it's my responsibility as a lawyer to bring this matter to the world's attention and tell them that these prisoners' rights have been crushed. This applies to women too. When I see that a court does not listen to what I say and is acting illegally, I immediately inform the Iranian people and the people of the world via the media.
Winning the 2003 Nobel Peace Prize may give Shirin Ebadi some protection. But the Iranian government has now shut down her human rights organisation and imprisoned her secretary, accusing her of being a Baha'i.
I have received a few telephone threats in the last few days. They ask, why are you continuing your work when we've closed your offices? You should stop all activities. Not that we close one place and you set up in another. The callers are anonymous.
There's a lot of talk now about the possibility of negotiations between Iran and America. President Obama has offered to talk. What do you think about that?
The differences between Iran and America must one day be resolved. For this to happen, discussions must take place. I am very much in support of talks, but the focus must not only be on nuclear energy, but also on human rights. If Iran and America don't have talks and Iran becomes isolated, this will make the human rights situation worse.
Iran has just celebrated the 30th anniversary of the revolution. President Ahmadinejad is trying to return to what he sees as a pure form of Islam. It will be hard for the Americans to restore full diplomatic relations if the harassment of human rights activists and the persecution of the Baha'is continues at this level.
We've always had difficulties, but it's worse than ever now. In a case file, I once came across a Ministry of Intelligence order to kill me. I regularly receive threatening letters, but this is not reason enough for me to change my approach. I'm not safe, but I will not abandon Iran nor change the work that I do.
Shirin Ebadi speaking with Lindsay Hilsum in Tehran.